Globalissues.org reports that 80% of humanity lives on less than $10 a day. 22,000 children are dying daily due to poverty. 1 out of 7 billion people are illiterate. 2.6 billion people lack proper access to water, while 1.1 people lack even safe water. I could go on. I could give many more statistics, but the fact remains the same, that men, women, boys, and girls are suffering due to lack of access to resources. 5 years ago, these statistics would have just been numbers to me, but today, these numbers are faces. Over the past 3 years, I've gone on trips to an orphanage in the rural mountains of Nicaragua. These statistics became faces and friends that I care deeply about. These friends have inspired me to pursue a career in business with an emphasis in Spanish. My desire is to work with a nonprofit organization that aids in helping developing countries. A job like this is perfect as it provides wide opportunities, a variety of jobs, and allows me to give back while traveling. What is a nonprofit? U.S. News states that nonprofits are organizations that do not distribute profits to private individuals, investing remaining profits back into society. There are many myths about nonprofits. One myth that U.S. News helps debate is that nonprofits are just soup kitchens and donation boxes. While yes, these are forms of nonprofits, this is not the only type of nonprofit that exists. These organizations have many different purposes. These could include giving back to society, aiding transportation and counseling for abuse victims, or providing services for other businesses. U.S. News helps debate another myth. This myth is that nonprofits don't pay employees because they are solely run on volunteers. While some organizations, like the Red Cross, rely heavily on volunteers, other organizations are ran by employees, meaning they get paid. Nonprofit organizations like these still rely on accountants, managers, marketers, finance team, sales team, even janitors. Many choose to work for a nonprofit as this field allows you to give back to communities and make a difference in both small and large ways. The Case Foundation lists other advantages as well. One includes unique job opportunities. As nonprofits try to employ fewer employees to maximize the money that they are able to put back into the community, this creates jobs with many hats, meaning one job could be in charge of many different things. This allows employees to expand job skills and experience. This also ensures that employees aren't doing the same thing every day. For some, this could be an aspect that is loved, while others might not like this. Also, nonprofit work creates opportunities for employees to work directly with upper management. In traditional large corporations, this isn't normally seen due to the large workforce and multi-level structure. Working with upper management allows employees to expand their skill sets even more. Forbes lists some of America's top nonprofits. These include United Way, Salvation Army, YMCA, and Goodwill. Each of these nonprofits has a different aspect of society that they are trying to aid and further. Within these nonprofits, there are hundreds of different job titles and job opportunities. While there are local nonprofits, there are also international nonprofits. This is the type of nonprofit job that interests me the most. International organizations, like the United Nations, have a headquarters where main operations are ran from. From there, they have smaller branches that run tasks of helping individuals in communities. Women on the Road writes about jobs like these. Organizations want to employ locals to improve local standard of living and local economies. But some of these jobs can still be held by Americans. These jobs include administration tasks, consulting, teaching, interpreting, translating, communications, and crisis management. UNICEF has been an international organization that has always interested me. UNICEF aims to fight for boys and girls across 190 countries. They fight for children to have the right to safe shelter, nutrition, protection from disaster, conflict, and equality. UNICEF has opportunities for internship programs, volunteer work, partnerships, but also jobs and career opportunities for those passionate about standing for children across the globe. Nonprofit work is for those who feel a responsibility and a desire to help the community. Imagine a world without UNICEF. Imagine that would do to the millions of children that this organization helps every year. Even more so, imagine a local community without a food pantry, without a Goodwill, or without a donation box. Thousands of people are helped by these local nonprofits every week, every day, and every year. It's the local food pantries, local nonprofits that keep communities running. There is both small and large nonprofit work jobs in any area one is wanting to serve. Personally, I would like to take my knowledge in business and Spanish and work for an organization that allows me to aid developing countries in Latin America.